So in this tutorial, I'm going to run through a basic method for lip syncing in Adobe After Effects. So I've imported my assets for my video. Now, if you're importing something from Adobe Illustrator, you want to make sure you import as composition retain layer sizes. So I've now got my tea drinker composition there, and I have the audio which is going to accompany the video. So if I just double click on the tea drinker, here's my character that I'm going to lip sync. And as mentioned in an earlier tutorial, I've got several different layers for the mouths, and different mouth shapes represent different vowels. So I've got mouth normal, I've got mouth air, I've got an O, I've got an R, an E, and a sad mouth as well. So what I want to do first of all is bring my audio track onto the composition. I'm just going to drag that down, and I'll pop that just above the eyes layer so it's close to the mouths. Now, to make the mouths easier to work with, I'm just going to select all of these. So I'm going to click on the last one, hold down Shift and click on the top one. So I've got all of these selected. If I then right click and choose Pre-Compose, I'm going to call this Mouths and click OK. That'll form a new composition called Mouths. If I double click on that, you'll see this contains just the mouths that I'm going to work with. Now, the first thing I want to do is select all of the mouths and just reduce these right down to 1 frame in size, like so. And I want to make this entire composition 6 frames long, 1 frame per each mouth. To do that, I go to Composition, Composition Settings. Let's change the duration so it's 0 seconds and 6 frames. There we go. Now if I move each mouth layer, so each mouth happens at a different point in this composition, you'll see this very short 6 frame composition contains each mouth shape that I'm going to work with. So going back to tea drinker, if I open this composition here by single clicking this tab, you'll see there's a very short animated mouth.
I'm a tea
6 frames
drinker.
long, so we'll barely see it. What we want to do now is basically animate it so we can freeze each of these mouths and choose one as per the waveform. So to do that, you want to right click on the mouth composition. You want to choose time, enable time remapping. What that'll do, that'll create 2 keyframes, 1 for each point in the composition. Right click again, and this time go to time and freeze frame. So what that's done, that's basically did a freeze frame on that point on the mouth composition. So at 0, 0, 0, 0, we've got the normal mouth shape. If we go through to another point in the timeline, we can choose any of the 6 mouth shapes within this composition to suit the sound that's being made. So what we'll do is I'll just delete that keyframe for now. We'd look at the waveform and work out where the audio is. So to do that, you can expand this file, expand audio, expand waveform, and now we can see the waveform. So let's zoom into the timeline to get a better look. So in Adobe After Effects, to zoom in, you can press the plus key. And let's listen to the first couple of seconds.
I'm a tea drinker.
So we did
I'm a tea
drinker. So it starts with a ah.
I'm a tea
M. Somewhere in there. So that you can click on it once and choose 0 if you know which number that's on.
I'm a tea
We did another I'm
a tea drinker.
If you want to hear it slowly, you can hold down the Command key. Try 4, there we go. Let's try number 2. That's not right. Let's try number 1. At the end. K. Let's try that.
I'm a tea drinker. First.
Let's end on number 5. There we go.
I'm a tea drinker. First word. I'm a tea drinker. First.
And basically, you continue to do that throughout every single vowel, every single syllable. Syllables are best to animate their mouths on. Once you're done, you can effectively go back to your main composition and you can drag and drop the finished synced composition wherever you want in your new composition.
I'm a tea drinker.
So here's my final composition, and as you can see there's a lot of keyframes in there, so let's just play that and hear how it sounds.
I'm a tea drinker. First of all, you need to get a mug. You put the tea bag in your mug, and then you boil the kettle.
So I took this finished composition called Tea Drinker, and I placed it with another composition called The Kitchen. Now, as you can see, there's a lot of other things going on in this composition now it's finished. The lip syncing is just a small part of the overall animation.
I'm a tea drinker. First of all, you need to get a mug. You put the tea bag in your mug, and then you boil the kettle. Wait for the kettle to boil, and then you add your hot water.
So next I'll be going into some more details to how to animate different components of this video.